Welcome to the Anatomy of Crime ultimate destination for unraveling the mysteries of the dark side of human history. Here, we dive deep into chilling true crime stories, unsolved mysteries, and the psychology behind infamous criminals. If you're fascinated by crime and justice or enjoy exploring the unknown, you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's uncover the truth, one case at a time. In the heart of Atlanta, where the streets hum with the rhythm of life and the skyline stretches toward the heavens, there once lived a family that embodied the American dream. The Thompsons were the kind of family that neighbors admired and friends envied. Marcus Thompson, a decorated state police officer, was the epitome of strength and integrity. His wife, Lisa, a compassionate nurse, was the glue that held their home together. Together, they raised two bright, beautiful children, Malik and Nia, who were the pride of their lives. But beneath the surface of this picture-perfect life, a storm was brewing. A storm fueled by secrets, lies, and a betrayal so profound it would shatter the very foundation of their world. This is not just a story of love and family. It is a tale of deception, heartbreak, and the devastating consequences of unchecked rage. It is a story that will make you question how well you truly know the people closest to you. Imagine discovering that the children you've loved and raised as your own are not biologically yours. Imagine learning that your best friend, the man you trusted with your life, is the one who betrayed you in the most unimaginable way. Now, imagine the darkness that could consume a man when the life he thought he had built crumbles to dust around him. This is the story of Marcus Thompson, a man who dedicated his life to upholding the law, only to break it in the most horrific way. It is the story of Lisa, a woman whose secrets tore her family apart. And it is the story of Derek, the friend who crossed a line that could never be uncrossed. But most of all, it is the story of how one lie, one betrayal, can unravel the fabric of an entire family, leaving behind a trail of devastation that can never be undone. As you delve into this chilling tale, prepare to be gripped by a narrative that will keep you on the edge of your seat from the very first word to the last. This is not just a crime story. It is a cautionary tale about the fragility of trust, the power of secrets, and the darkness that can lurk within the human heart. Welcome to the story of the Thompsons, a family whose lives were forever changed by a betrayal so deep it led to unthinkable tragedy. This is the betrayal that shattered a family. Buckle up. You're about to embark on a journey that will leave you breathless, heartbroken, and questioning everything you thought you knew about love, loyalty, and the ties that bind us. In the quiet suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia, the Thompson family seemed like the picture of perfection. Marcus Thompson, a dedicated state police officer, was known for his unwavering commitment to justice and his love for his family. His wife, Lisa, was a devoted mother and a respected nurse at the local hospital. Together, they had two beautiful children, 10-year-old Malik and 8-year-old Nia. From the outside, their lives were the epitome of the American dream. Marcus and Lisa had been high school sweethearts, their love story the stuff of local legend. They had built a life together, filled with laughter, love, and the occasional challenge that only strengthened their bond. Marcus was proud of his family, often boasting about his kids' achievements at school and his wife's dedication to her patients. But beneath the surface of this seemingly perfect life, a storm was brewing, one that would eventually tear the Thompson family apart. It all started with a simple comment at a family barbecue. Marcus's best friend, Derek Johnson, had always been a part of their lives. Derek was Marcus's childhood friend, his confidant, and the godfather to his children. The two men had been inseparable since their days on the high school football team, and Derek was a constant presence in the Thompson household. But that day, as Marcus watched Derek play with Malik and Nia, something felt off. A relative jokingly remarked how much Malik looked like Derek, and the comment lingered in Marcus's mind. At first he brushed it off as a harmless observation, but as the days turned into weeks, the seed of doubt began to grow. Marcus couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to the comment than met the eye. He started noticing little things. The way Malik's smile mirrored Derek's. The way Nia had the same laugh. The more he thought about it, the more he began to question everything he thought he knew about his family. Marcus's suspicions grew to the point where he could no longer ignore them. He decided to take matters into his own hands. Using his connections as a police officer, he discreetly obtained DNA samples from Malik, Nia, and Derek. He sent the samples to a private lab, hoping to put his fears to rest once and for all. The wait for the results was agonizing. Marcus tried to go about his daily life as usual, but the weight of his suspicions was unbearable. He became distant, his mind constantly preoccupied with the possibility that his children might not be his own. Lisa noticed the change in him, but whenever she asked if something was wrong, Marcus would brush her off, claiming he was just stressed from work. Finally, the day came when the results arrived. Marcus's hands trembled as he opened the envelope. His worst fears were confirmed. Malik and Nia were not his biological children. The DNA test revealed that Derek was their father. Marcus was consumed by a mix of rage, betrayal, and heartbreak. He confronted Lisa, demanding an explanation. At first, she denied everything, but as the evidence became undeniable, she broke down in tears. She confessed that she had been having an affair with Derek for years, and that Malik and Nia were the result of that relationship. The revelation shattered Marcus. The man he had trusted as his best friend had betrayed him in the worst possible way. The children he had loved and raised as his own were a constant reminder of that betrayal. Marcus felt like his entire life had been a lie. Marcus's world spiraled out of control. He became increasingly isolated, withdrawing from his friends and family. He couldn't bear to look at Lisa, let alone speak to her. The once vibrant family home became a place of silence and tension. Marcus's anger festered, growing darker with each passing day. He began to plot his revenge, his mind consumed by thoughts of making Derek and Lisa pay for what they had done. The man who had once dedicated his life to upholding the law was now on the brink of committing the ultimate crime. One fateful night, Marcus's rage reached its breaking point. He stormed into Derek's home, armed with his service weapon. Derek tried to reason with him, but Marcus was beyond listening. In a fit of blind rage, he shot Derek multiple times, leaving him dead on the floor. But Marcus's rampage didn't end there. He returned to his own home, where Lisa was waiting, unaware of the horror that was about to unfold. Marcus confronted her, his eyes filled with a madness she had never seen before. He shot her in cold blood, then turned the gun on Malik and Nia, the children he had once loved as his own. When the police arrived at the scene, they found Marcus sitting in the living room, covered in blood, the gun still in his hand. He made no attempt to resist arrest, his face a mask of emptiness. The news of the Thompson family massacre sent shockwaves through the Atlanta community. Friends, neighbors, and colleagues struggled to comprehend how a man who had once been a pillar of the community could commit such a heinous act. Marcus was charged with multiple counts of murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. In the aftermath of the tragedy, the community was left to pick up the pieces, grappling with the devastating consequences of betrayal and unchecked rage. The story of the Thompson family serves as a chilling reminder of the destructive power of secrets and the importance of communication and trust in relationships. It is a tale of love, betrayal, and the darkness that can lurk within even the most seemingly perfect lives. Years later, the Thompson family massacre remains a cautionary tale, a story that continues to haunt the Atlanta community. The house where the tragedy occurred still stands, a silent witness to the horrors that unfolded within its walls. For those who knew Marcus, Lisa, and their children, the memory of that fateful night serves as a painful reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing the ones we love. The legacy of the Thompsons is one of love, betrayal, and the devastating consequences of actions born out of pain and anger. As the years go by, the story of the Thompson family continues to be told, a grim reminder of the darkness that can lie beneath the surface of even the most perfect lives. And for those who hear it, the tale serves as a warning that the bonds of trust and love, once broken, can lead to unimaginable tragedy. For more, please click the subscribe button. Thank you.